remembering those that perished on the sinking of the RMS Titanic on April 15, 1912. The information provided was obtained and used from findagrave.com. This video contains employees listed by job title. The remaining employees will follow shortly. Captain Edward John Smith, age 62, born in England. He was the captain of the Titanic, and this was to be his final voyage before retirement. Several witnesses reported that after the ship sank, he swam to a lifeboat with a baby in his arms, handing it over to the ship's cook, then swam away. Edward perished in the sinking. His cenotaph is located in England. The next victim is Officer James Paul Moody, age 24, born in England. He was the 6th officer on the Titanic and the youngest of all the officers. James was ordered to enter the collision into the log. He perished in the sinking. James's cenotaph is located in England. The next victim is William McMaster Murdoch, age 39, born in England. He attempted to avoid the iceberg, then closed the watertight doors in the boiler and engine rooms. William perished in the sinking and his body, if recovered, was never identified. His cenotaph is located in Scotland. The next victim is Henry Tingle Wilde, age 39, born in England. He was the senior officer and the first to inspect the damage of the Titanic along with the ship's builder. During the sinking, he was in charge of the even-numbered lifeboats on the port side of the ship. Henry was last seen helping women and children, assisting them in the lifeboats. He perished in the sinking. Henry is memorialized on a family gravestone in England. Henry's wife and 2 children passed away in 1910 on separate days. The next victim is Engineer Joseph Bell, age 51, born in England. He was married and had 4 children. Joseph was the chief engineer. He was a member of the Institute of Marine Engineers and Royal Naval Reserve. Joseph perished in the sinking. His monument is located in Scotland. The next victim is John Stanley Douglas George Blake, age 26, born in England. He was the engineering mess steward, second in seniority, and his monthly income was £5 or $24.30. John perished in the sinking. The next victim is Francis Ernest George Coy, age 25, born in England. He was a junior assistant third engineer. Francis perished in the sinking. He is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial in England. Francis's cenotaph is located in New York. The next victim is Henry Philip Crees, age 43, born in England. He was a deck engineer and his monthly income was £10 or $48.70. He was married and had 3 children. Henry perished in the sinking. His cenotaph is located in England. Henry is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial in England. The next victim is Edward Charles Dodd, age 38, born in England. He was a first-class engineer. Edward was not married. He perished in the sinking. Edward is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial in England. The next victim is Henry Watson Dodds, age 26, born in the British Indian Ocean Territory. He was a second-class engineer and planned on being married when he returned back. Henry perished in the sinking. He is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial in England. The next victim is William Luke Duffy, age 36, born in Ireland. He was the chief's engineer's clerk and his monthly income was £6 or $29.20. This was his first time working on a ship. William perished in the sinking. He is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial. He was married and had 1 daughter. William's wife was granted 2 shillings a week until April 30th, 1914 to help feed their sick daughter. The next victim is Henry Ryland Dyer, age 24, born in India. He was the senior assistant fourth engineer. Henry perished in the sinking and his body, if recovered, was never identified. He is remembered on his family gravestone, and is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial in England. The next victim is William E. Farquharson, age 38, born in England. He was a senior second engineer and his monthly income was £22 or $107. William's body, if recovered, was never identified. His estate was valued at £428 or $2,080 and paid out to his wife. The next victim is James Fraser, age 29, born in Scotland. He was a sixth engineer. James was married and had 2 children. He perished in the sinking. Ironically, 30 years later, his son perished on a destroyer when it was torpedoed, and was the same age as his father. James is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial. The next victim is Norman Harrison, age 38, born in England. He was a junior second engineer. Norman was married and had no children. He perished in the sinking and his body was never recovered. Norman is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial in England. His cenotaph is located in England on the family headstone. The next victim is Herbert Gifford Harvey, age 34, born in Ireland. He was a junior assistant second engineer. Herbert was engaged to be married. He is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial. Herbert's cenotaph is located in Ireland, on the family headstone. The next victim is James Henry Hesketh, age 33, born in England. He was a second engineer and his monthly income was £18 or $87.60. He was in Boiler Room 6 when the Titanic struck the iceberg. He barely managed to shut the dampers when he heard a sound like a gunshot. He and another gentleman was suddenly hit by a jet of icy water and managed to clamber through the doorway of tunnel number 5 as the door closed. He perished in the sinking and his body, if recovered, was never identified. His estate was valued at £447 or $2,180 and was administered to his father. The next victim is John Henry Hesketh, age 33, born in England. He was a second engineer in the refrigeration unit and was in the boiler room when the Titanic struck the iceberg. John perished in the sinking and his body was never recovered. He is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial. The next victim is Charlie Hodge, age 28, born in England. He was married and had 2 daughters ages 2 and 6 months. Charlie was an assistant second engineer. He perished in the sinking. Charlie is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial. The next victim is Leonard Hodgkinson, age 46, born in England. He was married and had 3 children. Leonard was a senior fourth engineer and he perished in the sinking. His body, if recovered, was never identified. Leonard's estate was valued at £116 or $564. He is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial. The next victim is George Fox Hosking, age 36, born in England. He was married and had 3 children. George was a senior third engineer. He perished in the sinking and his body was never recovered. George is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial. The next victim is Thomas Holman Kemp, age 43, born in England. He was an extra assistant fourth engineer. He is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial. His cenotaph is located in England on his wife's headstone. The next victim is William Thomas Carson McReynolds, age 22, born in Ireland. He was a junior sixth engineer and this was his first voyage at sea. William perished in the sinking. He is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial. The next victim is Thomas Miller, age 32, born in Ireland. His wife was 14 years of age and passed away 3 months earlier, leaving behind 2 children. Thomas perished in the sinking. He is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial. Thomas's cenotaph is located in Ireland. The next victim is Robert Miller, age 26, born in Scotland. There is no information on this gentleman on the Find a Grave website. I am leaving this lily for you, sir. You are not forgotten. May you rest easy. Per the Encyclopedia Titanic website, Robert was an extra 5th engineer, and his monthly income was £9 or $43.80. The next victim is William Young Moyes, age 24, born in Scotland. He was a senior 6th engineer and his monthly income was £9 or $43.80. William perished in the sinking. He is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial. William's cenotaph is located in Scotland. The next victim is Frank Alfred Parsons, age 26, born in England. He was newly married and had no children. Frank was a senior 5th engineer and his monthly income was £10 or $48.70. He perished in the sinking and his body, if recovered, was never identified. Frank is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial. He is also remembered on his parents' grave in England. The next victim is Jonathan Shepherd, age 32, born in England. He was a junior assistant 2nd engineer. After the collision, he helped other engineers rig pumps in number 5 boiler room, but broke his leg when he slipped into a raised access plate. Jonathan perished in the sinking and his body was never recovered. He is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial. The next victim is James Mule Smith, age 39, born in Scotland. He was married and had 1 son. James was a junior 4th engineer. His body was never recovered. His cenotaph is located in England. James is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial. His estate was valued at £116 or $564. The next victim is Arthur Ward, age 23, born in England. He was a junior assistant 4th engineer. Arthur perished in the sinking and his body was never recovered. He is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial in England. The next victim is Herbert Edward Wilson, age 27, birthplace unknown. He was married and had no children. Herbert was a senior 2nd engineer. He perished in the sinking and his body was never recovered. Herbert is commemorated on the Engineers Memorial. His cenotaph is located in England. Herbert's wife passed away 4 years later and some of his brother-in-laws were on the Titanic as well. The next victim is Master-at-Arms Thomas Walter King, age 42, born in England. He was a master-at-arms and his monthly income was £5 or $24.30. Thomas perished in the sinking. The next victim is Matron Catherine Jane Moore Wallace, age 35, born in England. She was married and had 4 children. Her husband passed away 15 months earlier. Catherine was an assistant matron 3rd class, and her monthly income was £3 or $14.60. She perished in the sinking and her body, if recovered, was never identified. Catherine's cenotaph is located in England. The next victim is Shipbuilder Thomas Andrews, age 39, born in Ireland. He was married and had a 7-month-old daughter. Thomas was the designer of the Titanic. He was unaware of any problem until Captain Smith sent a message requesting his immediate presence. Thomas told Captain Smith that the Titanic would not stay afloat more than 2 hours. He perished in the sinking and his body was never recovered. Thomas is remembered on his family's headstone in Ireland. If you like this content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel at MeTime806. Thank you very much.